skills that you need some attention in, to introduce yourself to your fellow club members and to try not to use notes. You have already done.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome all who's presenting live of
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Toastmasters, good evening. My name is Ang Minu, and I'm currently studying Year 1 Diploma in Accountancy. As a small kid, when I was 6 years old, when I was 7, when I was 8, I always loved to dream. Dreams have kept me alive. When I was young, I always dreamt to be a pilot, taking over this aircraft by taking it off and then landing it again. That was my dream, to be a pilot, to be a commercial pilot. Then someday I wanted to be a football star, representing Myanmar national team in the FIFA World Cup final. I want to take the ball, lay it out down, take a step back, look into the goalkeeper's eyes, and take a shot. Go! That's what I always dreamt about when I was young. Dreams continue to change as you grow up. But one of my dreams never changed, and that is a dream to change. Wow, pretty contracted. A dream to change. I always dreamt about changing myself, replacing my whole body with something new. I was a chubby as kid. I was pretty chubby. I weighed about 89 kg at my max. Slowly, it became 79, 69, and then 60. And that is because I had a dream to change. Now, there were a few steps that I took to make my dreams happen. One of the steps that I took was to be resilient. My school core value back in the secondary school, it has the core value of resilience. I never gave up. I never gave up in my dreams. I never gave up in what I do. I never gave up in what I believe. Because someday I know I will achieve my dream. So I never gave up. I put on with the process of working out every day, dieting, trying to change myself to something better. Because I know at the end of the day, the only change is you. And that you is going to make sure that you are going to move forward. And so I trust the process, and I was resilient. Now the second step I took was to be disciplined. Well, I came across a speech on TED, a speech by United States Navy Admiral Williams McRaven, who was the head of Operation Neptune Spear, which is the killing of Osama bin Laden. Well, he made a commencement speech at the University of Texas. He said, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed first. I was like, wow, start by making your bed first. It gave me a mind-blowing feeling. It was mind-blowing. Start by making a bed first. How does making a bed eventually lead to the change in the world? Then I thought, well, he provided some justification on how if you make a bed, you come back to your bed every day, you feel a sense of relief, and hence more productivity, and hence you can change the world. But my justification is that by starting to make your bed, you take ownership of what you have. You take the ownership, you take the initiative to make the bed, you take a small step of self-leadership. And that is the fundamental of discipline. Well, I also came across another speech at the movie called Age of Tomorrow. It states, through readiness and discipline, we are masters of our fate. It struck me, obviously, and I took the step to be disciplined. I started making timetable, I started making changes to my life. timetable. I stick to my routine. I studied every day. And that's how change starts to happen. The last step that I took was faith. I had faith in myself. I believed in myself. And I had trust in myself. And through this, I persevered on. Many people told me, Manuel, you can never be slim. You can never be slim. Well, I never took them as criticisms towards me. I took them as a positive feedback. I said, they are trying to push me forward. They're trying to push me, and push me. And I felt motivated through the criticisms. And that's the three steps I took. I was resilient, I have faith in myself, and I was disciplined. And through that, change starts to happen to me. Well, the other factors that played my part was friends, family, and teachers too. Friends showed me a strong pillar of support. Family was unconditional love, and teachers, of course, are always there for me when I needed them. And because of this, these achievements became realistic for me. These achievements, which I always dreamt about one day, became realistic for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, my faith, discipline, and resilience are the key to my life. What about yours? Viva la vida, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen.